Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your May 2022 overview. We are going to do a Celtic cross with our tarot, and then we are going to do one oracle card at the end with our Beltane oracle from Seasons of the Witch. With that being said, we're going to be using the singing bowl to clear energy and connect to each other. If you want to use this time to call on any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you like to be present, please feel free to do so. The more, the merrier. I would also use this time to connect directly to Spirit, to Source, God, whatever you want to call it, and so we can all be connected. The more of us that are connected, the better, the stronger, the more accurate the message will be. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay. Let us start with our tarot. Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Aquarius collective. What messages do we have for them at this time? Most accurate, most relevant, resonant messages for Aquarius at this time, please, Spirit. Oh my, okay. Okay. Oh gosh. Alright, let me get this down before we get any more out. Okay. What else? Spirit. What else do we have for Aquarius? Not that. Hopes and fears for Aquarius, please. Just two more cards, please, Spirit. Two more cards for Aquarius. Hopes and fears and an outcome, please. Alright. There we go. And an outcome, please, for Aquarius, Spirit. An outcome for Aquarius, please. What is the outcome for May for Aquarius? Just one card. This one? Okay. Okay, that makes me feel better. We were off to a rocky start. But look at all the major arcana. It's actually very similar to Sagittarius's reading. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, check that out. If you have a Sagittarius in your life in any capacity, check that out. Alright, let's get into it. Current energy, 5 of Cups. You're feeling regret over something, a situation, sad that someone left, sad that someone maybe moved away, that a relationship has changed or shifted. You could have broken up with somebody and now you're regretting it. I feel just really a lot of feelings of longing, sadness. This could be a death in the family and you are going through the grief process right now. But you're feeling very stuck. You're feeling powerless, like there's nothing that you can do to pull yourself out of this. If it's more the mourning of a relationship, it's like you don't see any moving on from it. You don't see a path forward from this. I will say that is absolutely not the case. Anytime that we are feeling stuck, there's always, always, always a way forward. we just aren't seeing it because we're not allowing ourselves to see it. We're standing in our own way and being like, well, I can't go anywhere. Well, yeah, move the fuck out of your own way and you will be able to. I feel like if this has to do with a person, for some reason I'm getting very much like a Cancer energy, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign energy, feeling a loss towards this person. So you could have had someone pass with one of those signs, could have be going through a breakup, or just mourning. It doesn't even really feel like a relationship. It feels like a crush that maybe you had for a very long time, didn't really ever express it, and now the chance is gone, is what I'm getting. Like, God damn, I should have said something when I had the chance. I should have done this when I had the chance. Maybe they're in a relationship now, and it's like, it's really hurting your heart, and that makes me so incredibly sad. In the recent past, you have the World. This is the last card in the tarot. You could have been feeling very accomplished, very complete, like you completed some sort of cycle, closed out a chapter of your life, graduated in some way or another in the past. Maybe you reached a milestone at work or just in life, like a major birthday, 30, whatever the major ones are. It just feels very content and very whole. So that could also be making this Five of Cups feel even greater, and that feeling of stuckness to stick the way that it is, because you're coming from a place of such wholeness and contentment and relief to a place of grief, which is interesting. In your future, I see you, we have the Hermit, I see you kind of reclusing, pulling back your energy, not really wanting to engage with anybody, not going out, not really talking to people. If this is like how you are in a workspace, maybe you're typically very talkative and, well, I don't know, Aquarians never are really talking. They're kind of not shy, but just kind of reserved. And I think it's mostly because, my phone is going off. I think it's mostly because they feel like nobody really understands them. Their ideas are just kind of out of I don't know what I'm trying to say. So they tend to keep to themselves. But I feel like you're taking that a step further. I feel like you're going to be cutting a lot of people off, just not really talking while you go through this process of grief. You might be shutting down to the point where nobody even really knows about it. Maybe you haven't told anybody that you're feeling this way. And I get that if it is a situation like a crush that has a girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't know, partner now. It could feel a little bit embarrassing to be like, oh, I'm so sad because my crush, like, really? It feels silly, but it's valid. It's kind of crushing a little bit, like, your hopes are just kind of like squashed. Even if it is just momentarily and you know the relationship isn't going to last forever, it's still just like, shit, I missed my chance. I feel like that's a lot of the feelings that you have right now. Your mind space, you have the Page of Cups. Again, I feel like you're thinking a lot about a water sign. This is someone who is kind of younger energy, very playful, very open is a word. Yes, very open, very free-spirited. This could be the person that you had the crush on. They could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person, and you're thinking about them a lot. This could also be your children, future children. There's someone in your mind space that is of this quality, this playful, loving, open, bright-eyed, and just full of wonder and a literal sponge to everything. Like, they're just soaking it all in. And it could be that you're wanting to embrace this energy as well. You're wanting to embody that spirit. Instead of this kind of grief or sadness or hardness that maybe you've been perpetuating for a while. I think you might want to soften up, which is interesting because the Page of Cups has come out for yours, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. You and Sagittarius have it in the exact same spot. You actually have the Page of Cups and the Empress and the Hermit in the exact same spot. This right here is kind of strange. Oh no, they have the Magician. Never mind. Sorry, my fault. Well, shit. I forgot what I was gonna say. Doesn't really matter. Let's move on. Your subconscious space. You have the Knight of Swords. This is a very fast-moving, kind of crass, says the wrong things for just lack of knowledge, lack of refinement. Also, just kind of charging forward with reckless abandon because you have somewhere to go and you know where you want to be. Your mind could feel like that right now. It could feel very kind of chaotic in this charging forward towards where we don't know because it's subconscious. You might not even be aware of it, but your mind is kind of steering you in some weird directions. You might find yourself when you're daydreaming having weird visions or just things that don't really fit is what I'm getting. This feels very opposite of your outward energy right now. There could also be some inner child work. This is your guys' element of air. It's a younger energy. Your subconscious could be craving some sort of healing in regards to that, some sort of gentleness, loving energy towards them in that regard. Advice from Spirit. There's something in your life that needs to be upgraded, whether it is in regards to like your wardrobe, a home, updating your hair. I feel like could be really good for you and lift your spirits really high. Do something that makes you feel like an empress. Go get your nails and your toes done. Go get your makeup done. Go take yourself shopping. I'm hearing retail therapy can be very therapeutic. I feel like there are lots of things that you can do here to pull yourself out of this funk and out of this stuckness energy. Revamp your look is what I'm getting. Maybe even a full head to toe makeover, chop of the hair, color change, go and get your makeup done. Just, I feel like the whole shebang is what Spirit's saying. It really, really could lift your spirits at this time. Energies around you, the Fool. This could quite literally be you think everybody's a fucking fool right now. You're looking at people and you're rolling your eyes at everybody and just like, really? This guy again? Fucking idiot. Like, that's the kind of energy that I'm getting. People could be making decisions that you don't necessarily agree with, making themselves look like fools, but this could also just be the energy of taking a leap of faith and just diving in head first, which if you could be noticing a lot of that, like when you do reach out to people, if you ask how somebody's doing, like, oh, I'm great, I just quit my job and decided to start my own business. Oh, I'm great, I just decided to sell my house and move across the country. And you're just like, okay. And it could be making you feel even more stuck. I'm getting that people's spontaneity and adventurous spirit could be making you feel even more stuck at this time. Just watching and listening and hearing about people doing and being all of the things, and you're just like, I'm just still here, stuck. You're not stuck. Remember that. You're not. Hopes and fears, the Magician. You want to be powerful enough to manifest the life of your dreams, manifest the love of your dreams, the family, the home, the career, the day in and the day out, the adventures, the travels. You want to be able to manifest all of that pretty effortlessly and masterfully. Your fear is that you won't ever reach the point of being able to interact with your with your manifestations. It feels like there's a fear of them not ever materializing. I would say focus on your hope, obviously, more than your fear. That is always my advice to anybody. Focus on the hope. Focus on you being the magician, what that looks like, what that feels like, what it smells like, what it tastes like, what your life looks like, feels like, smells like, all of those things. And keep your mind there instead of on the, well, what if it never happens? Well, what if I don't ever? Don't focus on that. Focus on the possibilities. The outcome of this is the outcome of this is the King of Wands. This is a great energy coming out of stuckness. You're not going to feel stuck anymore. You're going to feel very much in your power, very much in control of your own emotions, of the environment around you, knowing what you want, seeing the bigger picture, executing it, having a passion and knowledge and just all of the things. Mostly passion and drive. You're going to be very action oriented, and it could feel like it's coming out of nowhere, but it'll feel like a breath of fresh air after this stuck, stagnant feeling. All right, you got card number 20, Inner Power. Did I say enter? Inner Power. Card number 20. Unleashing. Yes, love it. Magic is more than a wave of the hand or a chant of words. It's a state of being. Magic is what happens when you are so settled in your power that light radiates from your soul. You shine so bright that the universe sees itself reflected in you. To be a great manifester, you must allow your magic to unfold within your spirit without limitation or hesitation. You have pulled inner power because there is a force within you that you have held back for too long. To access this power, you must learn to trust in your sacred gifts. Don't question the signs when they come. If something feels significant, that's because it is, and if something feels like a divine message, that's because the universe intentionally chose this pathway, knowing it will grab your attention. Each whisper you embrace brings you one step closer to unleashing the totality of your manifestation power. Additionally, you are in a cycle of manifestation when this card comes into a reading. Do not let this pass you by, for it is your power that drew this good fortune to you. Okay, now is the time to manifest your dream life. What that is, again, I feel like you should, as soon as you possibly can, sit down and figure out what it is that you want. If you were to manifest anything today, the life of your dreams, what would it be? What does it look like? All of those things. All right, guys, I hope you truly, truly enjoy your May, that you enjoyed this reading. Personal readings are open. Reiki energy healing is, as always, open and ready to book. I'm booking, I think, third week of May right now for readings and Reiki. Oh, tips. Thank you so much for everyone who continuously and consistently tips. It means so much to me to know that I'm not just doing this for no reason. If you feel like this resonates with you, it helps you in any way, shape, or form, you got anything from it, please consider tipping. It really, really does reiterate why I'm here. I know money isn't everything, but it sure as hell helps solidify. All right, guys, I will see you next time. I love you all so very much. Bye.